dreaded World War III?
My brother, honestly speaking, it could be if care is not taken. We are looking at Russia. We are looking at the status of Russia as a hegemony in that region. And we know what hegemonies do. We know what hegemonies can equally achieve with regards to when it comes to military power, nuclear power, etc. So the ICC and other international bodies have to tread cautiously, because recently we've heard talks from the Russian president and his allies and his ministers talking about the use or putting the nuclear force on standby. We do not know what the gentleman will do. We do not know what he is up to. In any moment in time, he can decide to test or whatever. In any other region, we do not know. The international community has to tread cautiously, and they have to engage. They have to tread cautiously, I repeat, and then engage, so that the allies of Russia do not also take a stance and support Russia in a bit that we will not have solutions to the problems, which will have a rippling effect on the world at large and Africa.
And now I'm looking again at two countries at war, Russia and Ukraine. Their countries solidly behind their presidents. This could again spark an economic turmoil for the whole world beyond the war that we are afraid could happen if things are not properly managed. But then the economics of it, we know how the Russia-Ukraine situation has affected food and fertilizer and all other stuff. Are we to get worried about the economic effect of this directive or arrest warrant by the ICC?
Well, it would triple to economic effect if African states, including Ghana, now we have to be careful about the stance we take in supporting the UN resolution or the Security Council resolution, be it regards to the issue concerning Russia, because then they might decide to retaliate economically or politically. We don't know yet. Now, I would entreat African states now, by now, to start planning, engaging their economic managers on the need to now build sustainable homegrown policies that can sustain the economy. Whether there is war, conflict, or whatever that may affect the economy, you have your homegrown sustainable economic management team and development or whatever, then you can sustain the heat that comes from the international community. But going forward, yes, it will have economic effects on all of us, because we know how trade relations with these countries, i.e. Russia and Ukraine, is when it comes to Ghana, when it comes to other African states. So going forward, I would entreat and plead all African states now, come out with your homegrown policies, grow your economic sphere so that you can handle and manage the situation if it even gets worse.
Just how much could this decision by the ICC set the world back?
Very much in a sense that now, as I stated earlier, from now on, President Putin will be monitored. And as to which particular country would be bold enough to say, I have arrested a world leader, what comes or what is the result of that particular action on that particular country and the world at large. Now, the ICC has to tread cautiously. Yes, by international law, you cannot do or abduct children by the laws. They have the laws states clearly. Minor, unaccompanied children, separated children, they have rights. You cannot abduct them and use them for whatever purpose that he intends them to use. So we have to also tread cautious whilst making sure that we implement the law. The ICC has to tread cautiously, engage again with international partners, the UN Security Council. Let's have a framework, let's have a way forward on how to deal with the president of Russia. Otherwise, as you stated, well, it might have very serious effect on all of us.
Will they listen to you, Doc?
Well, I hope so. I hope they do. Because with the civil society, our role is to analyze situation and propose recommendations, opinions, or options to parties. Now, if they listen, that'll be a good way to start with. Because we all want the betterment of the world. We want peace. We want everyone to feel safe. The children who are affected by these conflicts to also have a future after, and not the uncertainty that surrounds these children as we now see it.
Doctor, I thank you very much for your time. Dr. Victor Doke is a Faculty of Academic Affairs and Research member at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center, joining us this morning on what's happening on the front. Yeah, we cry for peace. 9:47 is the time. Let's switch now and get into some health issues. Curator of the Fat to Fit. I call it movement. I don't call it a program now. It's the whole movement. Yeah, it's a movement. Fat to Fit movement. Mr. Akoso de Gross.
You got my name right, Johnnie.
It's not Akoto Yidros.
No. That's right. Yeah.
De Gross. Yeah, De Gross. Welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing so great.
Good to see you. So far, so good.
Yes.
How's Fat to Fit doing?
Yeah, this season I'm really impressed with the participants. They are also one of the most serious groups that we've had. They've been very consistent. Even when we went to the Ebri Mountains, I thought they would not make it, right. But they came all the 2 times that we went. So I say overall, I like the...
They know what they are looking for.
Exactly, yes.
Are they getting what they are looking for?
They are, actually, they are. I mean, I must say that this season, the numbers have not been as high as previous seasons.
Right.
So I mean, weight loss, it's really a personal, journey.
Right.
Some of the participants tell me that, sometimes they cheat and all that. So it also affects their results if they don't go according to the program strictly.
Yeah.
So I would say in terms
plans and the routine.
Exactly, yeah. So I would say in terms of the numbers, it's not as high as previous seasons, but I'm really glad that, at least they have that mindset of how to live healthy, how to lose weight the right way. And so,
how many weeks more to go? How many days?
This is the last week.
This is the last week.
Yeah, this is the last week.
Final lap.
Yeah, the final lap.
And so far, you've been impressed with the quantum of weight loss that individuals have chalked.
Yes, so that's what I was saying earlier. That I'm impressed, but in previous seasons we've had
larger numbers
of drop. Larger numbers, but this season the numbers have not been as high as last season. I think last season by this time, we had people who had lost as much as 13, 12. Yeah, right. Now we have around 11 that way. Yeah, within the period, and I was hoping it could be more. But at the end of the day, I think it's once they are committed, I'm sure even after the challenge, they would continue and lose more weight eventually.
Yeah. Now, what's in store for the final week? Run us through as we finish the lap.
Yeah. So in the final week, we are hoping to have like a grand event where we would invite some dignitaries. We are here to finalize on that. Right. But at the end of the day, on the finals, we are going to award the one who has lost the most weight. Exactly. Okay. We are going to crown that person the biggest weight loser. And then also we are going to give prizes to some of the participants who did so well. Some of them were very supportive. I know of one man who came just to support the wife. He doesn't want to lose weight, but he comes
to support his wife.
Yes, every Saturday, and I'm really, really impressed.
Why didn't he join the program, Keke? Because if he's there,
oh no, he's very fit.
By the way, it's as if he say he doesn't want to lose weight.
Oh no, he's very fit.
So he doesn't need to lose weight.
No, he's already.
If you have somebody like Faustina losing weight, then you should be worried. Like Fausti
do I need to lose weight?
Or Sheila.
I think you are okay. I would have to just check. Do you know what your BMI is? If I can have that.
Body mass
index. No, I don't.
Okay.
I know my weight.
You know your weight.
Yes.
Okay.
So your weight and your height.
Exactly.
Then we would have to do.
Yes.
So then we have to check if your weight and your height they are corresponding.
Exactly. Then but even if you have to lose some weight, I don't think it has to be a lot.
I don't have to matter. I confirm body.
That's right. You are fit.
Akoto, it's been great having you here. Your closing thoughts?
I was hoping that some of our participants would also join us to share their experience.
Right.
Hopefully, maybe they're able to log on and join for themselves to say how well they did and for this season. But I must say that I'm really thankful to Venom Mineral Water. Every Saturday that we worked out,
they have refreshed
us, with water, and also Duffy Health and Beauty. And then Fitness One, we use their gym a lot of times, and so this time around we had different regimen. It made it quite exciting,
so breaking bones and and taking off the fats
exactly out of the system.
The first week, I mean, people have said that the first week or first 2 weeks are usually the most tough. Ones because you're not supposed to be on certain things.
Exactly. The first week I would say was the toughest for most of them, but for those who followed, I mean, I remember Dinah in the first week lost almost 6 kilograms.
What about Lois? Is she still on them?
Lois did very well. Lois was actually on the program, like
she used to,
and she is still on, but except that
that's why she's not losing again.
In the beginning, she was doing well.
And then the devil found
maybe after the Gobe festival.
Too much Gobe.
Weight loss is not easy. You have to be, consistent and, but I'm sure she'll get there. I'm sure she'll get there.
I'm sure you want to leave your contact number for those who want to get your book.
Sure.
Or to get some advice.
Exactly, yeah. So please call us on 020-796-3690. And although we are about to end, the next season would come, and so that
very soon.
We can also add.
Say the number again, please.
020-796-3690.
Okay. Yes. Have you considered putting Kukwa, a social media person, on the Fat to Fit?
Program? Last season she was, but you see that for me, the thing is that you can't.
She beyond redemption.
No, not at all. Not at all. The thing is that you can't do it.
Kukwa is here.
She's here.
Yeah, Kukwa come.
She was on the last season, right? And I think in the beginning she was a bit, And then one time I came here and then the food I saw her eating, I'm like, hey, this one is not on the meal plan.
You didn't include pork.
So Kukwa was on Fat to Fit, but she was eating her own food.
Yeah. On Fat to Fit, you have to eat the Fat to Fit.
But she was not eating the food that you created for them.
Do you have your before and after photos?
Of course.
Yes. Okay, so I think we should be pushing those photos. To
No. Those photos are public.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. We should be pushing those photos.
More of it. Okay.
So that we'll see you
before and then now. Oh, yes.
Akoto is used to actually be bigger than me.
Yes. I haven't seen that photo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll have to push it more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's like, we can even put it up now so that we encourage
people.
William, you are late. You are late.
William is late to the party.
I'm late, but others too may have.
Exactly. It's true.
So let me clarity. Kukwa was on the program.
Yes.
But she was eating her own food.
Yes.
Like not the ones that you had planned for them. But when you do that, then you are not on the program.
It can't work that way. You have to. You don't have to cheat.
You don't have to cheat.
You have to follow what you are told to do. You tell you to take 2 of vitamin A, 2 of this, 2 of this, and you don't take it. You won't get well.
But for Kukwa,
or if you take more,
but for Kukwa's sake, I'll use the word not to deviate from the program.
Not to cheat.
To cheat.
They call it cheat day.
We will call it cheating.
Okay.
Not as in a relationship.
I understand,
cheating.
but for Kukwa, we say she deviated.
So if Lois is not losing weight, then it means that she's also cheating.
But at least she's maintaining. So she's doing well.
We hear you.
So finals is this Saturday,
right? Where?
That's a good one. That's a good question. We will give out the venue very soon.
We'll announce it here.
Yes, we'll announce it here. Exactly. Yes, on the venue, and we are hoping that will be a nice event.
So that's Akoto's picture.
Oh wow!
Akoto before and after.
Exactly. So just like this.
Exactly.
So then, if you have, there's hope for people like
the gross.
Yeah.
Akoto the gross.
Yeah.
The gross.
So
the gross.
Yes, the
there's
gross.
hope for everyone.
Is it German?
Yes. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
When the
How did you say? No, that was Chinese. That was not German. My brother.
Hey, William.
All language be language, my brother. It's been.
That was the first one.
It's been hungry. Guten Morgen. Guten Tag. What is that German?
Oh yeah, that's German. That's Ritik.
I spoke Chinese. I came to German.
I'm going to take us an German.
3FM's
Johnny, thank you so much.
Akoto has fact check William.
That's right.
Danke schön. I've spoken German.
Yeah, Viva die Tag.
Viva die Tag.
Yeah.
Guten Morgen.
Yeah. Guten Morgen.
My inside, it is inside in me. Black Rasta is up next on Sunrise Morning Show. You'll come on Urban Blend. That's General Marcus in the background. And the cylinder recirculation module is a new initiative from the National Petroleum Authority. Get your empty cylinder and take it to our various exchange points. To get an already filled cylinder, you could now purchase your LPG from a certified location or vendor. Be rest assured that all cylinders are intact. So once you take your empty cylinder to our next exchange point, you get to a filled one, you will not experience any troubles. There are various sizes of cylinders, big or small. This will help individuals benefit from this initiative without any financial restraint. Now you can also cook your meals with less smoke and your health and safety is guaranteed. The cylinder recirculation module is for the safety of customers and will bring more jobs to the country. This advertisement is brought to you by the National Petroleum Authority and the Ministry of Energy. Noble Crosby Annan is next with the news. Noble can enroll on Fat to Fit, not Isaac. You know, if you know what that means. So, this is Noble.
Noble actually told me he will join.
Yeah, and this is Isaac.
Isaac
should not join.
No.
But Noble
he can do Fit to
because
Fat.
Isaac could lose his soul.
Yes, he can do Fit to Fat.
Yeah, Fit to Fat.
Yeah. We need you on Fat to Fit.